Welcome one and all to Moosey Town. This is your host speaking, MacGyver. Today we'll be playing Don't Starve Together. Let's get started. So to get things started off, the mods you guys can easily see are I have Minimap installed, combined status. I also lengthened, just for concept of what I did, was I lengthened the days, I lengthened the daytime duration. I also increased the amount of time each season has. So autumn, spring, fall, and winter all have 30 days versus the normal 20. What else did I add? Minimap, of course. And placement mod. Those are the ones that are major offhand that I can think of. But I think that's all the ones I can remember at this time. So, as we get going, I'll probably see more and whatnot and be able to remember. And if you guys want, I can post in the drop files what mods I am running, if you are at all interested. Evil turkey, you cannot steal my berries. Ah! I did not see the frog there. Ah! They're trying to get me. Run! Good, now I can make a pickaxe. Most important tool to start, in my opinion. Because you really don't need to make a fire in the beginning until like day 4. Because a torch will last, one torch will last the entire night. So you really don't need to make fire. Dude, I'm like so far away from your house. Go away. Stop following me. I guess that frog really wanted my one stick, and to do like what, 20 damage or whatever they do. It's a little amount, but it's an annoying amount because it adds up, especially if you don't have any armor or things like I do. So another one of the mods I do have installed is a brief description. So it tells me how much any creatures. Let's see if it shows up in the butterfly there. I don't think it will actually, but it shows how much health a creature has. So if you can one-shot it or not, you know, stuff like that. Ooh. For some reason, I didn't even acknowledge that portal. I was just running around it. My brain was just like, you know, there's all this lovely stuff to pick up. Another mod I actually installed was it colors the wormholes. So when you jump through it, and if I were to have friends on here, or just for... What the fudge? Why can't I turn the map? Oh, weird. That was weird. Couldn't turn the map there for some reason. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Ooh, I'd love to get over to this graveyard if they have any gold on the surface, because then I'm able to advance much faster than I normally would. Versus trying to have to find, you know, gold mines and other stuff. So, basically what the plan is for this first episode is to go around and basically hopefully find a solid base location. You know, a place to set down some roots. It's interesting that I've already lost 15 sanity, and I don't even know why. It's like, yeah, oh, did I already find the Pig King? I think I did. Because normally you only see these if it's next to the Pig King. It's all these different groupings and whatnot of food. Let's see. So I just go the wrong direction. Or is that just a normal pig village? Okay. Let's see. Pig King, please be the Pig King. If not, that's the first time I've ever seen that before. Where it's just a whole bunch of hutches, pig houses, and they have stuff set up. I've never seen that before, besides the Pig King. So that'll be interesting. Nope. Rotate the screen a bit more. Probably gonna run into one of those like red hives that just have warrior bees. Or not. Oh, maybe actually still. I think I found the bee, like, mega hive location. Don't quote me, because I'm not 100%. Ah, there we go. This is a much better looking area for the Pig King. Is this this biome? I'm not sure what it's called, but this is normally where you find the Pig King. There we are. There's a Pig King with a large sum of lovely pickhouses, so I can be able to build my own. Gold, glorious gold. I need 2 gold. Oh, I need 1 gold for this. Okay. Let's get this equipped. Move the pickaxe over there. As you'll see as I continue to play, I normally keep all my tools here, so they're much more organized. So I prefer it. What else do I need? I still need 1 more wood and a flint. Stone. 1 more stone. So far, this seed map setup has been pretty good. Found the Pig King right off the bat. Now I just need to find Buffalo, Mufalo, whatever you guys call the buffalo characters in the game. You didn't get him. I wonder if he's gonna chase him for a while. Glorious food. Oh look, a skeleton. What's he got around him? He's got a feather. What? Oh, it's a floaty. And a fishing rod? I don't understand. Examine. Some smaller fish might find this alluring. Wow. I'd rather eat fish than crow. Than crow. Crow? Bro. Well, that was weird. I don't know what these do. Probably gonna end up throwing them down next to the Pig King house, so I can come find them back whenever I want them. Oh, okay, here we go. There. Now it's fully equipped. Oh, that's awesome. At nighttime, so because it's the first night, we only need a torch. I wonder if you can kill the Pig King. Let's not try to find out just yet, but I do wonder. I've never actually attacked the Pig King, but I'm betting if you do, all of his minions come out and kill you. Would not surprise me. That makes sense because he's surrounded by his own pigmen. But we'll see. See, only needed 60, so 33%. Ooh. Possible gears. Let's see. Oh, yep, we got the horseman. Or whatever this guy's called. The knight. Clockwork's knight. Oh, found some gold mines. So we can get some lovely gold. Well, now we can make the science machine. If we so choose. Oh, this biome. This is the grass biome. Please have spider. Awesome. Alright. Now, all we need is... What in the world is that? I have never seen this before. What are you guys? Ah, for the king. Why? Why are you so mean? What did I ever do to you? I've never seen those guys before. That's cool. When did they get added? Well, it's cool. I actually didn't see a single bunny hatch. Those guys must have went through and killed them all. Oh, big birds. Oh, there's a hutch for the, walrus guy, who proceeds to hunt you down and shoot you. Such a nice fellow. Oh, I'm not sure what these guys are, but I know it gives, like, the rose dogs that just chase you down and eat you. How nice of them, You pick their one flower and it gives you a whole bunch of, I think, dark flowers, like 4. And, but then every single one of the bushes comes to life as a dog, like a rose dog, and they try to eat you. Very rude. But when you do dispatch them, they do drop a whole bunch of, like, ooh, I was like, why is he going that way? A whole bunch of ornamental, like, coveralls you can wear. A mask and a it's not an armor, but what it is like a dress for a play that there's somewhere in the map of Don't Starve Together, there is a stage where you can proceed to do a play. I'm not sure what happens at the end of the play, but I know what's in the game because I found it on my run-through. I just did my tester world to see if all my mods would work and not crash the game for the 1000th time again. I had to get rid of like all of my mods. I had to go through in the my game filing system and systematically delete everything and reinstall it, which was annoying. Especially since some of the games are like, you still have this already installed. I'm like, no, I deleted it. And then, futz around it, delete everything over again. But I was able to, with the test world, get to day like 5, and it didn't crash. Because normally it crashed within the first 2 days. And so it lasted past 2 days, and it's like, okay, we should be good. Then I just played until I died, which I died because I actually died from the darkness. My character's torch went out, and I got insta-killed. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, but I also wasn't really looking at my health. So, I might have had, like, 10 health and didn't realize it. So I wasn't really, like, paying attention to the game where it comes to stats-wise. I was more so paying attention to, okay, is this game crashing? Yes or no? I was doing everything that I was doing before in my other playthrough where it crashed and I had to delete the world because it was corrupted to see if this one would crash, and it didn't, so here we are. I did have one mod that I really wish would work, but I don't think it will, which is called the Quick Picker Upper mod, which allows you to basically, you walk up to this grass pile, and as if you were picking a carrot out of the ground. That's how the description was. You would insta-pick your grass, your twigs, stuff like that, which is really helpful, because it speeds up the gameplay. But I think because I have such an old computer right now, that my computer's like, no, I won't let you run that because it's, janky or something. I don't know. So, unfortunately, I can't. Right now, I can't add that mod. I might add it into a tester gameplay and see how that goes. But we'll see. I love when you find all these grass places and like, oh, there's such a nice grass place. It's so big. There's, there cannot be buffalo. And then you go through the whole thing and you don't find any manure or nothing. Thus indicating no buffalo. So sad. Ooh, another one. Because I'd love to find one close enough to the Pig King. Because I like starting my world somewhat near Pig King. But the big 3 factors I always want to have in a starting biome is not terribly far away from where stone spawns. Where you can get a whole bunch of rocks to begin with, so you can start your game off. And hopefully somewhere near, so you get 12 food per, okay, that's not bad. Somewhere near buffalo, that aren't terribly far away, as well as bunny rabbits. Because bunny rabbits in the early game, if you're unable to shear buffalo or for some reason, you can make bunny earmuffs, which are very beneficial. Also, all of the essentially free food from making little traps, which I think get 10 uses out of them, might be 8, which doesn't seem like a lot, but traps aren't inherently expensive. So because you're only spending 6. Let's see. You only spend 2 sticks and 6 grass, and sticks can be expensive early on, but once I'm able to set up a home base, I will proceed to set up a iguana spawner. Basically, how you do that is that you dig up a whole bunch of grass and you put it inside a fenced area, and if the area is big enough, I think it's 10 by 10. You will proceed to spawn iguanas. They're the guys that, you scare them and they have a tail that pops off, and it gives you a whole bunch of free grass. So to prevent having to constantly have to replant the grass, you can make 2 pens. Basically one that has all the grass and the iguanas spawn, and then another pen where the iguanas, you herd them toward it, because iguanas are inherently very skittish creatures. They do not like the character or other things. They're scared of everything. And an easy way to get free grass is to place a character or some creature, be it a pet like Chester, inside their enclosure, thus causing them to constantly, every time their tail regrows, they'll instantly pop off their tail. Thus, a constant source of free grass. Nice part is you don't actually have to feed them, to my knowledge. If you do, I guess I'll learn that the hard way, because like all of a sudden, oh no, my iguanas are gone. Hey, look, I found the actual. I'll go back there and I'll show you guys. It's even daytime. Cool. Yeah, go back in there. So, as I said earlier on in this episode, I was talking about a stadium. It's right here. You put on this uniform, and you proceed to dance. Or, basically you just click it and the game takes care of it for you, versus you having to go through and doing the actions yourself. So it's not really a mini game, but it is a little skit that it's preset into the game, which is pretty cool. Got some more spiders. Got a few pigmen here. These houses I don't mind going through and destroying. It's the aesthetic reasons I don't like destroying the pigmen house at the Pig King. But depending on, as we get further on in the game, that might be a necessity. Ooh, actually, I want to test this out. So we have this fishing rod. I want to see, can you catch? Yes, you can! Let's see how this works. I think it might be like this is a bobber. Oh, they all ran away. Why'd you run away? Come back, fishies. I think I scared them away. That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Did I actually lose durability on this? So these are just wet. I mean, you can put multiples on there by the looks of it. There's a lot of pig houses here. Do I have a pickaxe? I do. I'd rather have the pickaxe get crit while I'm in a forest. That way my character doesn't go around and start chopping when I'm not paying attention and looking at other things on the screen. So we found another biome here for possible buffalo. Yes, we found buffalo! Hooray! Well, we've one buffalo. So see, you have the grid here, which is very useful. Do you know any friends? That's unfortunate. So that isn't a total problem. I can protect the herd and raise it up. Basically, every spring and late autumn, they do have a infant, so one child. So as the game progresses, the herd will get larger and larger. So that isn't a total problem, but only having one is a bit of this is sad. It's a really sad concept. Oh look, a cave system right there. What else? Got all these lovely mushrooms, which if I had a crock pot, mushrooms are great filler items. Especially if you're trying to like make meatballs or something and you don't have a lot of berries or carrots or other random mosh posh items around to help make meatballs or beef stew. Because beef stew to my knowledge, takes 2 big meat, and 1 filler, be it a carrot or something. And I think it might also take a morsel, which is what you get from the bunnies, birds, and moles. Those are the 3 characters I know in-game that give you those items. I'm not sure if penguins give you large meat or if they give you small meat. I'm not sure. But, that's something we can find out. We can definitely find out. So, let's see. How much food does this give me? It gives me 10? A little less than 10. I'm gonna give the full... Oh, no. I was like, don't drop it, please. Eat that up to full. So, there's a large amount of pig houses. I might just drop this manure, because I don't have a purpose for it right now. So, let's drop it right there, honestly. But yeah. I think for this beginner's episode, I'm either... We'll see. I'll definitely, when I'm in editing and I'm looking at the game files, I'm definitely going to decide if I want to, how long I'm going to play. Because we're already at 21 minutes, but like 3 minutes are going to be cut off. So, from just starting up the system and whatnot. So far, this isn't a terrible game start, but it's not the best. I've definitely had a lot better game starts. But you get you go with what you got, you know. It's all, in some concepts, a roll of the dice. So far, my game doesn't really look like I've rolled a nat 20, which is a concept in D&D where you insta-crit, or you are able to do an action however you want to do it. Versus a nat 1, which is you roll number 1 on a d20 die, and it's utter calamity. You know, you fail whatever you're trying to do in the most spectacular way possible. For instance, rolling a nat 20, you know, you jump heroically off the top of the stairs, and you land and do a hero's pose, which is where you roll a nat 1, you proceed to fall down the stairs like a, you know, some comical character that just goes and hits every single step on the way down, you know, and hurting yourself and all this other stuff, causing great humor, but also your character's all beat up. Those are the difference. So, what I would say this world thus far, I'd say it's maybe a 15. So, it's not awesome, but it's not terrible. But it's definitely leaning more so toward the, could be better. But I've only discovered what? Like, none of the map, really? Yeah. There's still so much more to discover. So, that map decision can always change. Oh, it's like I rolled on the... I now figured out why my, the map wasn't turning before. I touched the minimap. Thus, my, game kind of, like, zoned out a little bit. Thus, I was only allowed to, use the moving keys versus doing other stuff. A lot of sticks early on. Great, great. So, let's eat you. Let's eat you. So I do think as the berries' health deteriorates, they do lose some of their value. Which makes sense. In that concept. So let's actually get the axe out in case I have to fight the spiders. And if I do, I think it only takes 2 whacks with an axe. Possibly 3. But we can duke them. So, you know, jump out of the way and not get hurt, hopefully. Ooh. Let's see. Let's risk it and get this gold mine. Grab up all the gold. Oh, let's not. There we go. 11. So let's get out of here. 7, 5, 4. Ouch. So, yep. I did care a little bit because I had to rush and make a torch, but not bad. He did 40 some plus damage. That's a lot for just a spider. Not sure if I had damage prior, to be honest, so it's kind of hard to gauge that spider's attack. Pickaxe, there. And put the food. You give a little bit of health. 1 health, that's not bad. So, let's see. Where have I gone? I do believe I've gone in a full circle. But yeah. Let's go back to the Pig King. Possibly. Well, there's a tree there that we can cut down and get, living wood. I'm not sure what living wood does. I know it is used in some fertilizers in the game. I'm not sure if they've added more to it or not. But definitely something we can discover as we go along. Because just like some of you who haven't played Don't Starve Together, this is my first time playing it in a very long time. as such, I'll be learning just as much as you guys as we go along. So if you have any tips and tricks or, you know, suggestions for improved gameplay, please feel free to leave them down below. Won't be able to actually pick that up, so it doesn't pay. But yeah, why is my sanity so low? Like, I never understand that. Like, how does my sanity drop like a stone in water? It just drops so fast. I'm not sure because I'm playing Winston or what, but you know, let's eat that actually. So, let's try to get 12 flowers to make a flower hat. Let's see. Is there anything I don't really need on my character? I guess I could just find a rock or something and break my pickaxe. Wouldn't be an awful thing. Mr. Butterfly, I do apologize, but I do thank you for your sacrifice. Or not. Trying to catch the butterfly and things outrunning me. Because I'm too busy, like, running around, testing other things. I thought if you hit F, that you'd insta-attack the butterfly, but I guess not. Because I'm guessing because it's not a hostile creature, or... Yeah, basically it's not a hostile creature to me, Wilson. It, doesn't auto-attack it, which is an interesting concept to actually figure out. I didn't know that. So, yeah, live and learn, as I've been saying, you know. Well, this is definitely been, what's the word? Very informative. Yeah, that's the word. I'm gonna go with informative. Well, it's definitely gonna be interesting come, you know, late winter, early late winter, when Mr. Walrus here pops up. He hunts everything in the game, to my knowledge. So all these protective pigmen are actually gonna get their butts kicked in, which is fine with me. They attacked me first, so I held no ill will, but no obligation to defend them as of now. So that's just something not useful to me. So we went that way, so let's go this way this time. Well, that didn't take long, I guess, to find a new pickaxe. Even 3. Didn't even have to make it. And it's 100% solid. Let's actually get on the road here, because running in the purple swamp land, that's the same movement penalty as, I think, running through silk, or the spider web. So, oh, I was collecting flowers, wasn't I? To make a flower hat. So let's make sure to remember to do that, I guess. Thankfully, these roads are very useful, and they're able to aid in travel through certain locations. If you guys are paying attention, you see how my rate of which I move has decreased dramatically since I went from a road to old growth forest, I'd call this. I'm not sure what the soil type's called. Once I get a pickaxe, which is a tool you can make, you can actually dig up every single ground type, to my knowledge. There might be some in the game you might not be able to, which we will discover as we go along. But as of now, oh, these guys are protectors of this. Oh, there's a chest in there! That's what they're defending. Oh, that is cool. I gotta come back here and negotiate ownership. I was saving those, but, you know, I should just plant these trees, like, honestly. They're not useful, but I could use them as a food source, I guess. Not sure if the pigmen would work for them. Let's actually test. Where are you? Let's see. Because I know in the game, you can give food to pigmen, And now, well, I guess he's running home because it's dark out. But they will work for you. So I'm not sure if the pigmen there will work for me if it weren't nighttime. Oh, bye guys. Let's not. Oh, I need the flowers. Duck and weave. Flower. Thank you. 4 more to go, boys, and we can make a flower hat. If it's called crown or hat, let's see. So I need to go in here. Oh, they're still following me. Ah! I just got double shot. That is so sad. Buffalo rider. Everything. That's not helpful. Clothing. So Gardenland, but is it considered? I guess it's considered a hat. Let's turn the map. Let's pay attention actually what we're doing. Ooh, solid. Let's go get the silk. Very important. But I also want that sack. That's a healing sack. Drop this. Oh no. Use the healing sack. Gives me back a whole bunch of health. Very useful, especially now when I'm quite damaged. Ooh, that would have been really bad if I stopped any earlier. I would have probably been dead there, because they do a ridiculous amount of damage. Those whatever they're called, the spikes that come out of the ground and just beat the crap out of you. That was dangerous. With the... Yes, pick it up. Hurry. Time to run. Ooh, another grassland. Possible more buffalo. Or not. Definitely get some tumbleweeds. Solid thing to find. Because tumbleweeds can have anything in them that I found. From... That's rope to gears, so you don't have to fight off all the mechanical creatures, to random things that I don't even know if they have a purpose in the game besides just being comical relief. Now you hear that like humming noise? That is from a bishop, I believe, because I was at some point I got close to a place where you can, oh, dogs. Hi, goodbye. Now that was a dog spawner. The wolf dogs that will attack you on days 8, every 8 days, I think. Now I might be wrong actually. So this is all charcoal, which is actually really nice. That actually might be something else. Okay, that's a boss monster that we are not going to fight right now. I know it gives you something really good, but... Oh, hi dogs. Let's not. I'm guessing that was the same dog pile. So this is actually a great place to find just stone, because I think that's all these things give you is just stone. These boulders. But right now, it's a death trap, so we're not going to interact with anything. We're just going to calmly run through, if we can, and go from there. Yeah, so it looks of it, this first episode, I'm going to probably make a little bit longer. Or not, but we'll see. Sticks. I got more sticks. I need more sticks to make stuff. Torch. Should I let it burn out and just make a fire? Do I even have wood? I do have wood. So I could just make a fire. But I don't know. I want the grass, my friend. The grass. I can't even pick that up, so it doesn't pay. Well, this place has definitely been informational. That's the word I'll use. Informational. Because it wasn't a total, like, waste, because I was able to acquire a few useful items, and I learned where this place was. Because these, tumbleweeds are a great source, as I've been saying, of certain items. Such as sticks and grass. Gives you large quantities of them. But also, random items that could be very useful. So now I just give up. I thought that was a bishop, which is a guy that actually shoots a, you could call it like a photon at you. It's basically it's a ranged weapon that I have no idea if you can even duke them, which is dodging, or not. I've never been able to do it, so there might be some people out there who can or know what they're doing. I am not one of them. Oh, it's solid. These rock outcrop caused the oh, it's a golden feather. See, random things like that, golden feather, and a tooth from one of those dog creatures. That is the evil flower petals. You get your normal ones, which is the ones I've been collecting, and then your evil ones, which are used for something. I'm not actually sure. I think it's for magic craft, but yeah, I don't know much about it, to be honest. All I know is if you pick them, you get a sanity loss, and you get some damage happens to you. So it's not really worthwhile. That's why you have to be very careful when you're picking flowers to not pick ones that could hurt you. I don't want the golden flower. I want there you go. I said golden flower. I wish it was a golden flower that gave you a whole bunch of flowers, but alas, it's not. I just want the grass. Definitely have to come back through here and pick up all those sticks I've been leaving. But as of now, you know, you get what you can get. So, in total, I would say it's definitely been very informational of, you know, discovering the map and seeing what there is, but not very fruitful. Like, I haven't been able to find certain items I wanted to find yet, and or creatures. So, it's not a total loss, but it's not a total gain. So, I'm actually not going to follow that one. I'm going to follow this road. Straight through the, smackers, the, swamp of death. Good thing that the minimap shows the roads a lot better than the, you can see it, but, otherwise it'd be kind of hard to follow the minimap. Okay, where'd we end up? Well, not terribly far away, but definitely, you know, in a new area. Let's actually do this. So, where were we? Pink. So, let's see where we were there, and we ended up here. That's not terrible. The Pig King is down here. So, blue portal brings me here, which brings me to the Pig King, this is the beehives. What else we got? I'm surprised I didn't see a single muffalo in this entire area. I might come back here and check this out more thoroughly in the next episode, because I don't know if I'd had enough time to run down here now in this episode. But yeah, let's check up this area and see what that brings us. If you've noticed, I always like to go find the waterways, so the rivers and the different bodies of water, and run along them, because that allows you to see how big an area is. In some cases, you end up seeing the entire area. Ooh, goats. Very good to find, because then I can make a goat farm, which is something I'll show off probably in, like, a lot later in the game, because you need certain items, which I do not have, to capture the goats in a 1x1 area, thus allowing you to make a certain goat farm, which is really cool. So, let's actually I'm gonna run this out, because I'm just gonna actually make a fire tonight. My sanity's still going down. Why is that? Ooh, a bedroll and a hat. Let's get the hat, because I don't need the bedroll right now. But the hat's very useful. Oh, I found the oasis. This is the, I don't know if it's considered the desert oasis or what, but this is the oasis that, in the summer and springtime, I think, it fills up with water, and you're able to do certain things there. I'm not very knowledgeable in what those things are, but I know you're able to do something there. I know, I'm just a wealth of knowledge. You know, giving up all the secrets to Don't Starve Together in a very useful manner. Well, let's not build our fire anywhere near those guys. End up dying. I can see again. Hooray! But my character has no food, so that's very unfortunate. Let's get the pirates home. Well, guys, this is the first episode. Been fun. As always, guys, it's been a blast. This is your host, Moosey MacGyver, signing off. Thank you.